Hello, Darkness Tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem 8, The Sacred Stones, with me, BlueAnkylo. So, last episode, we hung out with Ephraim, and got to have a little bit of fun with his two Cav companions and Paladin buddy. And today we're going to go back to Prince Erica and the Victims of War for Chapter 6. Now, before we start, I just want to mention, I talked about for her last chapter planning on doing some shopping at the vendors that she was at in her last town, because they had some interesting torch type items and some steel weapons. Unfortunately, I was unable to go back to that town. I can't remember if that's because of the 5X chapter or if I just saved it after starting the next chapter. It's my bad, so I meant to do that, but we didn't. Anyway, let's just get started. Don't worry about that suspended data. Might have had a failed recording start before today. You know, Ankylos aren't the perfect at recording software type, you know, stubby thumbs. I don't think Ankylos would actually have thumbs at all, honestly. Right. So we get to see some bad guys. I've never said that before. It is true, Seth survived the lance once. Novala, huh? Okay. They're gonna really rub it in that these guys are bad. Pretty classic Fire Emblem strategy, honestly. He's so busy, he can't even fully complete the job his master gave him. Yeah, time is way too precious to actually finish his job. So we'll just leave it to you. Look who's a freakish old man. Look who's talking. So, Fog of War. Hope you're happy. Ha! Hi. Alright, Seth, kill him quick. Or Erica. I guess Erica could kill him quick. Seth doesn't actually have a sword. Oh, flattery will get you far. Let's go with no. Honestly, pretend to give him the bracelet and then just skewer him with your rapier. Seriously, why were we even talking to this guy? He's probably lying. I'm pretty sure he's lying. Nah, you can trust Ephraim. He escaped. He said he had a plan. Yeah, pitiful worm like you could never defeat my brother. Yeah, lies don't change the truth either, mister. Look, you can pull out the big words. That doesn't mean we're gonna change our mind. Oh. Not just big words, but hostages. This is a terrible idea. Don't give him that, please. It might be. It might be worth more than one child's life. Just saying, it's possible. That you don't know the value of that bracelet. Seriously, if you just stabbed him with the rapier by now, this would all go so much smoother. Dulled his wits and reflexes, he should have just killed this guy by now. Do you really think this Nova something or other could really fight Seth? Oh, giant spiders, don't pull that. There's no such thing. It's just an old wives' tale to scare children. He's bad guy, trademark, Fire Emblem soft. You curs! Yeah, alright, enough of this. Just stab him already! Yeah, you broke the piece. She was a nice girl, but I think you finally tipped over the balance. Let your hatred flow, Erica. Release your true feelings. Strike him down. Yes. Yes, strike him down right now before anyone else can die. No, you let him teleport. Why would you do that? Now these kids are gonna get eaten by imaginary spiders. Well, he certainly got that teleport trick working for him. Well, probably. Oh, she doesn't believe in spiders, so you'll be okay. the older man doesn't even say anything. Okay, so we've got a 10-man crew today, and I've selected these party members. Colm, because Fog of War means thieves have an extra value for seeing further. Twice as far, I think, so that's pretty good. I only want to bring one healer at a time for now, so Natasha can stay, Mulder can stay out. Garcia, I think, is mostly being replaced by his son, who's twice as strong as him and at the same level. So, like, all Garcia has is a little bit of skill. Ross has all the other stats, so probably just go use Ross. Yeah, just saying. What else do we got? Seth is just here to steal experience right now, so don't use him unless you are really struggling. And Franz, well, he hasn't had very good level ups. His strength is okay, but yeah, skill, I guess he's not too bad. He's not too bad. But I figured I'd bring the other people to give them some levels, because Franz is already level 6. And I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm not going to be using Franz, Seth, Kyle, and Ford. Somebody is getting cut. So we'll see what happens. Otherwise, I don't know. Oh, I know. There's a couple things I was going to talk about. So, number one, I didn't get to buy the steel weapons or extra stuff like I said I was going to before in Chapter 5. Sorry about that. Number 2, it turns out, and I don't know for sure yet, I'm going to have to double check, that buying stuff in this game is very expensive. Now, it's possible that the armory has a surcharge, but, like, the spells especially look really expensive. Especially like Flux and Lightning, because low number of charges for almost 1,000, and this is just 1,350. Like, that seems really expensive. So on one hand, I'm thinking don't use too much magic. You know, iron. It's not even that much cheaper, but you know, iron lances and axes are cheap at least. But yeah, I'm wondering if perhaps we're paying extra because this is the convoy that follows us around, and maybe I should double check if stores inside maps sell stuff for cheaper. So I should try to remember, like, you know, Iron Sword 690, Fire 840, and see if that's cheaper in an actual map. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to try not to shop with that unless I have to save money, and I rearrange some vulneraries and stuff, no big deal. Okay, so look at the map quick. Like I said, Fog of War, so thieves can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares. And everybody else can see like 3. So keep that in mind. You can move your thief around if you do this properly, and you can get a bit of an idea what's hiding in the Fog of War, or at least you can tell if it's going to be safe or not in nearby deployment zones. Like, make sure nothing's actually hiding in the forest, basically. So that's that. Clearly, we're going to try to save the children from the giant imaginary spiders, and I believe the boss hangs out somewhere around here, so avoid that until we've saved the children and cleared out most of the map. But, as usual, Fog of War maps mean you have to go a little bit slower and more carefully. Oh, there's one more thing, right. So, if we want to deal with this guy quickly, we should put someone who counters lances in this forest tile. That someone is probably Ross. And then I'm planning on not going north, really, and kind of sticking to the south side of the map and rushing this way fairly quickly is kind of my thinking. I actually haven't really played this map ahead of time, so I'm not sure what we're going to get into. So it'll be an adventure. Alright, let's do this. Fight it out. Liberation! No, not yet. Okay, let's do this, everybody. Move to here, make sure normal axe equipped. Okay, we can't even see the Lance guy, but you know he can see us because the AI cheats. We'll move Ross over to get a bit better view. Oh look, more baddies. Alright, so good news is we'll probably lure one out immediately, and then we can start prepping for others. I'm thinking of trying to rush Vanessa towards that village pretty quick. I'm not sure if it's super safe. There could be archers or something. If she dies, and then we learn, but I have high hopes. I want to mostly move to the right quickly. Gilliam might not be the best unit for this map, but if I could get him like onto this fort, he could perhaps tank a lot of attacks. And then everybody else is gonna... I mean, I was thinking of trying to hold this pass a little bit, but I changed my mind. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna send everybody down to sort of group up. Now, I did give somebody our one torch. So Vanessa could theoretically have expanded vision. I could have done that on the first turn. That would have been probably a good idea, honestly. Why didn't I think of that? Anyway, we should be okay, hopefully. I'm, generally speaking, not a huge Fog of War fan. So, just so you know, these aren't my favorite kinds of maps. Oh, I didn't even double check that. That's fine. Joshua's a pretty good counter for random mercenary. Except he didn't get a double tap. Right, enemy mercenaries on hard mode will have a ton of speed. So that's good to remember actually, is these guys, especially on hard mode, get a lot of skill and speed. That's definitely something to remember. Alright, so we could put Ross on the fort. That would lure this guy over, which is probably good. I don't think I'll need to use Ross to kill this guy, so why don't we just put him here. He'll have really good defense. Maybe some other enemies will attack him, but he should be fine. And then for this group, we should, let's see, Gilliam's level 6. We'd like to get some of the weaker units like Naomi a kill if possible. Oh man, she's pretty bad. I don't know if it's just because it's hard mode or what, but like, she's not off to a good start. We can get about 9 damage there. Probably heal Joshua up. We could let Gilliam maybe take an attack. He'll get doubled, but he can't do any damage, so that's actually pretty safe, honestly. Nearly kills him. See, this is the thing. If your knights can get enough defense growth, this will happen even if they're doubled. The thing is, as we saw in the last Fire Emblem, the Fire Emblem 6 Let's Play, if your knight gets bad defense growth, they just can't keep up. And in arenas, they kind of suck. So, at least against sword guys, you know, it's very hard to damage them right now. So, even that really high skill and speed doesn't really mean anything if a crit does 0. Anyway, with that, we should allow Naomi to get a kill. Maybe. Yeah. So, archers, you know, I've heard Naomi's not supposed to be terrible, but, like, I'm just saying, so far she's pretty terrible. She hasn't had very many level ups, so don't give up on her yet, but like 4 or 5 damage, not very good accuracy. Alright, so I was gonna heal Joshua, I kinda messed that up. I don't know if this is very safe. 12 damage, probably. Level 3, level 5. Okay, why don't we go 9 damage. So weaken him a lot. I wonder if there's any enemies that are going to attack Joshua. Why don't we put... Well, I was thinking of using Colm to finish this guy off. Nobody else other than Shanna could do that. Or, sorry, Vanessa. I could use Vanessa to kill him, I guess. She's actually a pretty good match for him. So... let's use Calm instead of getting... Well, see, the difference is I really want to get Calm a couple level ups on maps where I can, because I don't bring them all the time, and when you do need them, you need them to not die in one hit. So I'm gonna use Vanessa to weaken him. And I'm gonna use... Yeah, okay. It's a little bit sketchy. I could use the Javelin. You know what? That's a lot safer. Let's use the Javelin. The Fog of War maps are always a bit sketchy with flyers, because if there was an archer here, she could be in a lot of trouble. Although, she's a bit safer because of her village positioning. Alright, so we're going to put Calm over here, and just get a quick kill without taking any damage, please. Thank you. Get a level up, maybe get some awesome stats, you know the drill. That's pretty good. Strength for a thief doesn't happen all that often. That's good. Okay, so yeah, we would have been in range of that dude. And actually, it turns out I put Shanna, or Vanessa, perfectly out of range. So the fighter shouldn't have very good odds on Calm. Pretty good evasion all in all. Actually, 32 is not that great. We're looking at, so 75 minus 32 is 42, and then I think it's at least minus 10 for weapon disadvantage. But that's a lot of damage if he gets hit. 20? Well, he won't quite kill him in one hit, but it's close. If the guy wants to go after Joshua, that would be acceptable. Especially if we healed him up. Okay, so far I feel like we're off to a pretty good start. I do know that I need to keep moving right pretty fast, though. So no lollygagging. And we'll sort of ignore the northern route for now. Oh, that was a mistake. We put Joshua in range of 2. Whoops. Oh well. Let's just get Erica over here. Alright, so we knew this would happen. Ross is a pretty awesome counter. We actually got hit by 27%? Wow. That's really unlikely to happen, but whatever. It's not enough damage to really cause me too much concern. So you went after Joshua. Joshua can barely even hurt you. Yeah, that's a good reason to give Joshua the Armor Slayer. So he's got a way to counter these sorts of enemies. That was pretty sad level up. Oh, that guy's just charging on in. Okay. Better not get a double there, Mr. Random Soldier. That guy... More damage than I didn't even see that guy. That guy... I don't think we saw him. Totally off screen. Poison? 21%? Ross got hit by 29 and 21 on the same turn? You got a good level up at least. He needs that skill. Wow, what terrible accuracy. Like, okay, good. Cole managed to dodge one, but... Dang. Getting hit twice in a row on Ross, that's a little crazy. Okay, okay. She could have just died. I didn't think there was that many enemies just out of vision that were going to attack us. Yikes. Okay, enough, enough. He 3 in a row. What's with this odds? 29, 21, 33. All hit him in a row. Are you kidding me? If he got killed by 6%, I was gonna just flip the table. Okay. So he heals 5, then poisons 2, 3. So Erica could have died. Ross could have died. That was not safe at all. I thought this fort would be really good. So much evasion, you know? Alright, well we need to kill these things, like, now. Probably good for magic against the armored knight. Naimi, you're so bad. Why are you so bad? Alright. Archer, you get to kill this guy. The one who nearly took out our Lord. Ended the episode super early. You know, I'll take that. That's your 3 primary offensive stats. Oh, you get that. Sure, why not? I'm usually not a huge fan of the blade-type weapons. We'll see if they're better in this game than they were in Binding Blade. Alright, so... we need to heal somebody. Maybe Ross and try to... well, we should be able to kill most of these. Oh, they can drop a halberd too, that's nice. A poison axe should go down. I don't like standing out in the open here, though. Alright, we'll do this. Joshua, I'm counting on you to not suck next turn and get hit by a 20% and die or something. Alright, and then we'll use... I don't really have any, I don't really have any, antitoxins. I didn't prepare for poison very well. Alright, so if she stays there... oh, she can hit by javelin. Oops. Well, we could go kill him. Or we could stay here and kill him, definitely. So that's probably what we'll do with Ross, is kill that guy. Hopefully Loot can kill this knight. Looks, you know, like, probably okay. Okay. Good job, Loot. You owned that. Now, can you do anything, Naimi? You can kill this guy. Okay. I might do it from here. She'll be mostly protected, and she'll be in the forest where she'll get a bit of an advantage to defense. So that's the first time I've seen Naimi do any reasonably good damage, because she got the double in. Alright, then, do we want to rush up? Erica should probably get healed. If I move this way, we can get better vision, but might be bad news for, but let's just kill this guy. I can't really let these guys attack anymore, because they've dealt too much damage already, right? Colm will be fine. Totally fine? Okay, he's totally fine. Totally fine. 100% fine-tastic. That's gonna be a problem. Now I could try to kill this guy with this would be really risky though. Yeah, that's not a good plan. Alright, so what do we do? What do we do? Could rescue Colm. Yeah, let's just rescue Colm. This guy's gonna get an attack no matter what we do. Let's remove the Javelin Jerk. That's your new nickname. Javelin Jerk. Alright, Ross should be fine. I was really hoping to get into that village and save these villagers. Should probably try to keep Jillian out of range of the mage. I'm gonna go... shoot, we don't have a lot of extra movement. Like, I was thinking optimally I'd rescue Colm, move back to here, and then drop him with Jillian. Although I guess Vanessa doesn't actually get... she doesn't actually get, what am I trying to say, forest bonuses, terrain bonuses. We're gonna still put her here. Because that way the mage can attack her. We're gonna put Erica over here in the forest. She's got some resistance. If he goes for her, that's fine. But she needs to heal up first. And then we're gonna drop... shoot, I can't do it. I thought I'd be able to... I should have double checked. I thought Jillian could make it to there. Alright, well... should have used Vanessa's torch. So Vanessa's gonna have lowered speed and skill because she's carrying somebody, which sucks. That Cav is pretty strong, eh? There's a lot of Cav. Well, I'm glad I left Ross on the fort. Alright, so they went after... That's actually good. They went after Erica rather than Vanessa. I figure better chance to dodge here. Thank you. Good job, girl. Whew. Oh, archers. Okay, well, here it goes. At least we got a little bit of luck there. Ross soaked up all the bad RNG earlier. Oh, they're coming from behind! Oh, this is gonna be... I don't know if we're gonna make it on this one. So, Archer should be a really good counter for Dark. And that is true. He won't get a kill, but he'll do good damage. I mean, he might get a crit. Not quite. But that's fine. That's a bonus. We'll go with the Slim Lance bonus accuracy. There we go. Just didn't want to mess that one up. Alright, good job, Vanessa. Now for fun. So we've got all sorts of baddies coming at us. We need to pull Vanessa out of the way. Or Natasha, that is. I don't expect Namie's going to do a whole lot here. 2 damage. Almost enough. Wonder how much do you think Colm weighs? Could we take him? These people have almost no aid, though. You'd have to use Jillian. I don't wanna. I don't know. I know there's something over on the left, and I hope they're not going for that village, because then I'll be upset. So I could put Joshua on the mountain. I think that's what I'm going to do with Joshua. He's not even going to be able to kill. Dang. Killing Edge could kill, but... do I want to waste the Killing Edge? No, it's not wasting. I'm in a tough position. And we got it on the first try, so they only cost us 1 use. And now, everyone will be a little bit safer. As for the rest of this mess... so we should probably go... we should let Ross kill the guy with the lance. Or at least, yeah, just kill the guy with the lance, because he'll have weapon advantage here. And then try to get Jillian the kill on one of the sword guys. I say try to get a kill. You know he's not going to get a kill, but weaken him enough. I guess we could go like this, too, with a rapier. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, and then we can move Jillian up. Shoot, if I put, problem is, I was thinking I'd like to use loot here as well, but 11 damage. If I did that, then Erica would not take a counter first. And that's so useless. Alright, so let's go like this. We're not going to be getting a kill with loot, but we're weakening the Iron Blade down a bit, just to keep our princess safe. Could I just use an iron sword here? No. Rapier it is, okay. Well, you might as well use your super weapons now and then. If you're going to do bonus damage to Cav, do bonus damage to Cav. Yeah, okay. Okay. Just okay. What are we looking at here? 11 damage. It's probably as good as we're going to get. We could try to kill the Troubadour, but that's just a waste of attack right now. Now, If I don't kill this guy, the Troubadour will probably heal him, but that's fine. Could go for that 6% chance of a crit. Nah. So I kind of have a feeling that this soldier will run around Jillian and probably go after one of my weaklings. But this is not safe. I don't know what's out there in the dark. I guess Natasha's probably the weakest. What I want to do here is, I'm getting really worried about the left side. This should give us a bit of vision. I should have done that way earlier. Alright, so nothing too close over here. And, alright, not much for Natasha to do, but I'll put her somewhere a bit safer. Cav generally can't cross mountains at all, so it doesn't matter how many movement points they have, they're not going to be able to get through. Alright, this might hurt a bit. It could have been a lot worse. Uh-huh. Reinforcements everywhere. Alright, don't panic. The worst thing you can do is panic. Also, don't be afraid of, don't be afraid of the imaginary spiders. So sometimes it seems like you get healed by the fort before the poison, and sometimes the poison goes before the fort. Isn't that peculiar? So Ross cannot hit either of those targets. Sword user. Might be worth pushing them forward, honestly. I'm a little bit worried about, can we do much about these? Probably do 11 damage there. And then that'd be 6 times 2 is 12. 11 plus 12 is not enough, so we'd have to use the killing edge again. Or we could try to stay out of their range. I really, really ought to rescue this village before these guys destroy it. That's not bad. If I did that, Nami could probably finish him off. Ah! 2 damage. Why are you so bad? That would bring him down to 3. And Nami does 2. You're so bad. We can't wait around. We gotta do some damage here. I was thinking of trying to just buy another turn by pulling to the right, but there could be more enemies to the right. Oh, shucks. There could be more enemies to the left as well, Blue. Why didn't you think of that? It's fine, it's fine. You're gonna dodge. Joshua! Supposed to be Dodgua. Give some good stats so that you don't die next turn. Well, I was hoping for defense, but... That rescue of, our thief was perhaps my biggest mistake. Alright, we could use Erica to kill that one. This would do... so close. Alright, we're gonna start with this. Try not to get hit by the javelin archer. Good stuff. I was kind of hoping we'd see a crit there. And then, I guess I kind of have to do this. Unfortunately. What choice do I have? I have to kill this guy. Good dodge. We got a good dodge there. Sorry, Rapier. Alright, so... we're not killing this guy at all. This is basically worthless. 2 friggin' damage. Oh, maybe I could drop Thief. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna use Jillian to just try to hit this poor Troubadour. Sure, just go for light damage, it's fine. There you go. Maybe get 1 speed. For me. Just for old Blue. Yeah! Perfect! Skill, speed, defense, and resistance. That was a really good level up for Jillian. Because resistance tends to be Knight's biggest weakness, with speed, I guess. And he got speed, resistance, and defense. Yeah! Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Now maybe... Still can't even kill that. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Could attack rather than drop him, but no, I gotta get him on the ground. It's gonna hurt. Lance, he's at 19. He's not gonna die. He'll be fine. Yeah, we need to kill this guy right now. Don't worry. It's not gonna be a problem. And I know Vanessa's taking some damage. There's not gonna be any enemies to the left, don't worry. Just that one cab we haven't killed yet. That's not a very good level up. Vanessa, what are you doing? No healing here, okay. I mean, I could heal Joshua, but... 15 damage? It's not gonna kill him. Whatever. Naomi. That's all you got. And then Natasha can probably not do anything. Alright, ran away, use mend on herself? That's impossible. AI cheats. Alright, well, we knew that was gonna happen. And I think I pulled Natasha close enough to reach Colm. Not 100%, but that's kind of what I was thinking. Skill defense, you know, not the worst level up. So he went for Josh. Definitely got the hit in. Joshua sucks. It's fine. I mean, it's a bad matchup for him. Don't get your panties in a knot. I'm getting concerned about the giant invisible spiders that have now turned into phase spiders. Alright, so this is a bad matchup. How much can you do? You can do 10. I guess then we could use Vanessa, but Vanessa's supposed to be doing stuff over on the right. Alright, this guy, maybe just just arch him. Look at that, 0 defense. We can finally kill something with Naomi. There you go. Maximum damage for terrible bowwoman. Get some strength. Okay. It wasn't a great level up, but she did get the one thing she absolutely needed. If she doesn't get some strength, and honestly, some skill and stuff pretty quick, she's never gonna last. Alright. Lure this guy out, maybe? He's probably gonna go with Javelin. He's still got vulneraries. Let's try to lure him, because I know I need to move right more. Alright, get that guy killed, and then try to get over there before any magic spiders get him. Should I send Vanessa back? Ooh, she's not a great matchup here. I think we're gonna pull back. We can't really get through these forests, so if I heal there, we should be fine. I mean, I can't see his movement from here, but I'm pretty sure Natasha will be safe on this tile. I should have maybe used a mend. I should have changed Joshua out of the killing edge so I don't waste it as well. Technicalities. Alright, and then we'll have Maybe a couple mages for backup. I want to definitely get this village out of the way before I totally forget about it. No, it's nothing. They might still eat you, but at least you're not poisoned. Thanks. Alright, so we got the village at least. Hopefully Vanessa doesn't die now. Holm has, we need to be careful here. I just want some more vision, and I'm definitely gonna use a vulnerary here. Not that 17 HP is much on a low defense, but, did you use, like, physic? No. I wonder how they... Oh, they used an elixir! Oh, what a waste! An item that they can drop that used to heal. It's not nice at all. So don't just do little bits of damage to that one, then. That's the lesson. Kill it in one round. Alright. Uh-oh. Too slow? I think I'm too slow. Well, we might have to redo this map. We'll see. I'll do it off camera if I have to. Well, Joshua's got a better matchup now that he's in the forest. I have a feeling you have to rush Vanessa over there to actually save that kid, and I just was unable to send her free of the group early enough. That's a really... I don't want to lose these awesome level ups. That's fine, just give me extra experience, why not? So, if the spider's gonna kill someone next... Okay, we got... we don't have very long. We've got 2 turns. Spider, we got this turn, and next turn, and then this guy's dead. And they'd be fine if they just started running away, but they won't run away. I don't think I can make it in time. There's no way. So I'm gonna have to redo this chapter. Unfortunately, some of our awesome level ups will be lost to the RNG gods. Well, I mean, I don't have to. I looked it up. You get an Orion's Bolt, which is a promotion item for Nami, which we don't need right now, but I want to actually get the proper rewards. We'll decide that later, I guess. And let's get a kill here if we can. I was trying to be aggressive in moving to the right, but I clearly wasn't aggressive enough. Okay, that settles it. We're restarting this mission. Terrible. What kind of level up is that? So that basically does nothing. Best way to kill this guy is totally with Ross. Well, magic works, but Ross, with his massive strength, just chops right through these armored knights. I'm pretty happy with Ross. He's like 100% accuracy, even with relatively low skill. That's not bad. Definitely not bad. Thing is, I can't get to that one without Vanessa, basically. That's barely worth actually doing the attack. 6 damage. Are we even going to be able to kill this? 10 damage plus 6 damage? No. That's a negatory. If this hits, we can kill it. Otherwise, don't even bother. Great. It's fine, whatever. There's the boss. Novala. So I guess maybe, well, I have a feeling the Cav chase you down, so you're gonna have to deal with them, but I don't know exactly how I would do this map faster. Well, we could give Nami a try. 6 damage. It's just for experience. There you go. And then Erica could kill it. Like, okay, now that we're talking about restarting the map, what does experience matter? Well, it's good practice. And I'm showing you what will probably happen off camera next time. This is why I should probably be doing these hard mode maps first off camera. Yeah, that's fair enough. Not great, but fair. Just so that I sort of know what I have to do to get the optional objectives. Sometimes they are awfully sneaky. I mean, maybe, who knows, maybe they don't die in one hit, we're fine. Surely 7 HP you could survive one hit. Flee, you fools! There's no way. There's no carry drop strategy that's gonna work here. I'm really only like one turn away of being able to save this girl. I mean, that's how close I was. If I'd skipped the village with Vanessa, I probably could have made it. And then assumedly the rest of the people, I could send someone to rescue those two, basically. So it's not like I was very far off, and then honestly there's nothing else here except the mountain pass. So you probably want to start sending the rest of the people north anyway. It's probably, like, I almost got it first try, just not quite. Probably not the best spot. Sure, why not? Just do some damage. You know, some damage. Mermiddens are pretty awesome. He'll be really awesome when he gets to Swordmaster, honestly. That's what we're really looking forward to. Alright, so... dodge. No dodge. Dead. Well, that's why I put him in the forest. Hey, you can see your first thunder! So that's kind of like a steel weapon version of anima magic, in case you haven't caught on. And, it was pretty terrible in the Binding Blade for Fire Emblem 6, but it looks a bit better, heavier for sure. So if you've got a really low con mage, that might not work out. Yeah, that she'd lose 3 speed from it. But it might be worth it, you never know. So yeah, unfortunately, we didn't make it in time. Boo-hoo. Spider's pretty tough, honestly. 7 damage. Yeah, it's pretty hard to hit. Well, it's because it's in the peaks. Once we draw it off the peak, it doesn't get that 40% evasion. So what we could do here is rescue, and then cycle out. This is kind of what I was planning on doing, except, you know, people started to die. Except, well, basically we were just one turn short. And then this way, like, Ross is in a pretty good spot to fight the spider, and technically we could free up here. But we were just too slow for the one little girl. I'm sorry, little girl. I'll probably redo the mission, I guess. Now, we don't have anyone that's good against anima. The magic triangle goes light beats dark, dark beats anima, and anima beats light. So we don't have any dark mages to beat this guy. I mean, we could see how Arthur will do, but it's not amazing. Archery? Not great. Can't heal Joshua. If we move any closer, we'll get hit by that. Alright, well, let's just heal up then. What I want to do is kill everything except the boss, and then when I redo the map, I'll come back right before I kill the boss. But I want to show you at least handling all the enemies once. Chances are they'll go after Erica, so let's just put her in the forest. He actually managed to get into the forest, so he has a bit more evasion, which was smart. Okay, so Ross has very, very bad dodging for this map. Okay, oh, he actually went after Natasha. Natasha generally has pretty good resistances. The healers tend to have really good resistance, but in this situation, she actually had a chance to die there. A 1% chance, but a chance. Because he had a little bit of crit against her. Right, I guess the Thunder Tome has a bonus 5 crit. That's where that came from, yeah. Alright, well, Ross, you got poisoned again because you got hit by, like, 20%. That's pretty pathetic, you know, Ross. I think he even missed one of his 67s and got hit by a 22. Dang. Alright, well, let's see. I wonder... I was thinking of dropping, Gilliam over here to deal with that guy, but that's gonna take too long. Let's go for some vision. Alright, keep an eye on the boss. This is probably the end. I mean, you know. We could maybe go for the... Well... Boss... kinda has Archer's number, honestly. Let's just send loot at the Anima Mage first. Got a little bit of dodging in there. I don't expect Naimi really... Well, actually, if we could do a little bit more damage. Sure, a little bit more... Well, Archer probably will get the kill, honestly. Oh, this is actually really dangerous. I just gave the enemy a 5% chance to kill him. That was a bad move. I should have double-checked. I forgot. Like, Archer has really bad luck. He needs a support that gives him crit evade, so that his defensive... he's got a better chance to live. Alright. So we want to put someone in the forest, basically, to lure that guy out. Attack him with Vanessa, maybe. What are we looking at? She'd probably be fine. That'd be like 9 damage times 2. At worst, she'd take 18. She'd probably kill him. Yeah, okay, why not? If there's anyone else hiding up there, she's in trouble, though. And of course, she did get hit by the 59%. Classic. Got Natasha that first level up. Maybe second, actually, I guess. I forget. Alright, good. Vanessa proved her worth. Lots of experience. Good stuff. Not the happy music. Oh, there's the happy music. So this is definitely the last enemy. Okay, so that's all there is. At least now you know where everything is. I have to go redo this map, though, now. Because I can't not get... the full reward. And I think you guys saw, I just need to be a little bit quicker with Vanessa, and then Ross and somebody could probably save the other two. It'd be no big deal. Alright, I'm gonna give this a try off camera. I'll be right back. For you. It's gonna take a while for me. And hello everybody. So, it actually took me a couple tries. I kept getting people killed because I was playing too aggressive and not being smart. I definitely think putting, Ross on this fort is still the right choice if you're trying to rush. You do need a little bit of luck that he doesn't get really bad luck on those 20% hits, but other than that, it's fine. And then you just fly Vanessa over, save that one villager. The other two, you get an extra turn to save. It's really not that rushed, but you can't go slow anyway. So it's time to fight Novala, and let's see what it looks like with, say, Erica. She's actually not a bad match for him. She'd win with a bit of healing, so we've got that. Now, we did get some level ups that are going to be different than last time. I don't remember the details specifically, but I know Naimi did not get any strength this time around. Lucius. Just so you guys can get a look, I don't think Ross had as good of a level up, but he's doing fine anyway. He's gonna max out his strength in no time. And that's kind of the general gist of things, hopefully. So, yeah, Vanessa, this guy has pretty good magic attack, I guess. 18 damage is pretty high. Archer would be a pretty good option. Well, never mind, he's not gonna do enough damage and the enemy crit could kill him. Okay, that's bad. So, go with lucky characters, and I guess we'll start with Erica. She wants revenge on this guy anyway, because if you remember way back at the beginning of the episode, this guy tried to steal her bracelet or something. And Erica is not fluxtered at all. Easy. Alright, so then maybe Vanessa could pop in. Yeah, Vanessa has a pretty good deal here. We definitely want to be able to heal her, but because she's fast enough to get a double in, this is... No. Could have killed him. Of course. Well, at least she hit 1 out of 2. I still don't think you should miss 80% very often, but obviously it happens. Alright, so let's heal. Chances are the boss will attack somebody and be killed on the counter, unless we can kill him carefully with somebody else. Probably not Namie. You can do 5 damage. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting her the kill, but... if Archer had a little bit more crit defense, I'd give him a shot. But 43% and 2% means he might die. That would suck. Colm kind of trying to get level ups on this map too. Actually, that's not bad. He'll take a lot of damage, but we'll have to be able to rescue him out if we don't kill the boss here. He definitely needs to gain some strength ups if he's gonna stick around. Cool, so kill the boss in 1 round, that's a success. Even gets Colm a level up. Not great, no strength this time. I think he got some on camera, but not today. So if you didn't save all 3 villagers, you won't get the full reward, which is this. And if you want to promote your archers, it's probably worth trying to get that. Oh, by the way, please don't lose your bracelet. The secret. Yeah, we learned that in history class. Oh, very sneaky. Infinitely complex. It's so infinitely complex that it just takes 2 bracelets. Seth, king of exaggeration. And of course, ancient history guardians were much wiser than we'll ever be, and will never regain that technology. So the knowledge of the lock is so complicated that the only way to preserve it was to break the keys and turn them into bracelets. So if someone could do that, I feel like they might be able to just pick the lock anyway. Okay. That seems like a poor way to protect such important keys. Because she keeps trying to give it away. And clearly Grado also knows about it because they were asking about those bracelets. So Seth, you are lying, or you're just dumb. Yeah, there you go, thank you. At least he's not dumb, he's just naive. Maybe he wants your sacred stone. Yeah, thank you for stating the obvious myself. Oh, perhaps. What else would it be? Gathering up all 5 sacred stones to create some sort of Fire Emblem and summon a bunch of dragons and conquer the world, like that's ever gonna happen. Or has happened in every other game in the series, basically. Oh, it's probably nothing. Nothing to worry about, guys. I'm sure Ephraim's fine. Anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry I had to redo that one, but, you know, sometimes those optional objectives are just real finicky to pull off on your first time through, and that was definitely one of those types of maps. So, there you go. It's really not that hard if you're playing along. Especially if you're on normal mode, it should be no trouble at all. But even on hard mode, you just gotta push forward to the right a little quicker. I actually saved them this time through with like 3 turns to spare. Like, by the time I got it right, because I had to retry a couple times to not get anyone killed, I had tons of spare time. I think the trick is, you know those the Cavalier that come from the west? If you just move through the forest before they can catch up with you, then you can just leave, say, Ross in the fort while everyone else moves forward to the right, or further to the right, and then Ross will kill those 3 cav that come from behind just fine. You won't get bogged down if you just keep moving forward, basically, and then you got lots of time. Anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you next time.